Hey guys, Gavin's back. So this video is going to be a little bit different from my normal videos in which, some of my, DVD updates, Blu-ray updates, or collection videos, what have you. In this video, I'm going to do something a little bit different, kind of like spice it up for you guys a little bit. In this video, I'm going to show you guys my entire 35mm film collectible collection. I do have a fair amount of these. I'm hoping to get more. Two of them are actually supposed to arrive in the mail, but I haven't gotten a shipping notification yet from eBay. So I'm not sure, like what the deal is with those, if, they're gonna arrive on time or not, but I'll keep you guys posted. But for now, I figured it would be a good idea to show you guys all of the nice little collectibles I have purchased over the past, year and a half or so. And yeah, like I said, I have quite a decent amount of these, hoping to get more. But I'll show you what I have for now. I think you guys will be pretty entertained by this. And if you have any questions, if you have any, if you're interested in like, oh, like what's this one all about? Like, oh, does this one have, like this at the beginning or this at the end or what have you? Just leave a comment down below and I'll reply as soon as possible. So I say we get started. So I'm going to start from the bottom and then gradually get my way to the top and then finish with one that I think you guys are really going to enjoy. So let's get started. So I'm going to start with this one just because it's the only one I have of its kind in my collection. This is a movie theater little policy bumper or feature presentation bumper, what have you. And this is, let me sort of unwind that a little bit for you here. I actually wrote the label on this one myself. This is for Phoenix Big Cinemas, and it's their little Enjoy the Show ident. I actually got this from a projectionist back in 2013. Whenever I got a tour of the projection booth at the Phoenix Big Cinemas North for Sale Stadium 18, located in North for Sales, Pennsylvania. And if any of you are unfamiliar, Phoenix Big Cinemas is a somewhat smaller theater chain. So it's not like, big or anything like an AMC or a Cinemark or a Regal or what have you. But they have a few theaters around here, at least where I live. There's one in North for Sales and Chartiers Valley as well. But I got this one from North for Sales location, so let me show you what this one kind of looks like. Hopefully you can see it there. Focus, please. There we go. Yep, as you can see, it says Phoenix Big Cinemas, and those little small subtitles on there, that says Enjoy the Show. But yeah, I mean, pretty neat little find here. I think it's a 45-second policy trailer, to be exact. But yeah, again, I got this from a projectionist. I would say, yeah, in 2013, so a good few years back. And I'm lucky to have in my collection, since the North for Sales Theater now is all digital, which is absolutely no surprise, but I'm glad to keep this little, collectible like a blast from the past. So there's that for you guys. And these next few ones are going to be, well, that was the only policy trailer I had, like, like a cinema feature presentation trailer, what have you. These next few ones are going to be like in-cinema ads, advertisements, commercials, what have you. And the first one I'm going to show you is the only one of its kind that I have, and it's a Screen Vision one. And the rest of the other ones I have are from National Cinemedia, or NCM, or as many of you know is, well, they used to do First Look, but now it's all that Nuvi bullcrap, which I am not a fan of, to be honest with you guys. But whatever. So the first one I'm going to show you guys right here. This is from Screen Vision. And let me just get it all situated so I can show you guys the label. Yeah, with some of these I unfortunately do have to rip the label off a little bit just so I can take a look at the film inside. but hopefully this is okay for you guys. This one is from Screen Vision / Technicolor, and this is for M&M's, more specifically Mars M&M's, in which Mars is the company that makes M&M's. This ran on January 30th, and the year was 2009, I believe, because I did look this one up. I looked up, M&M's commercial on YouTube after seeing what this one was all about. Going through all the frames and just kind of going through there. Because this M&M's trailer, or commercial rather, it takes place in a movie theater. I'll link it in the description for you guys so you guys can see what it's like. But I believe this one's from 2009 because when the year this commercial was posted on YouTube was about 2009, and I think it was labeled as 2009 too. So that's my best guess, but I don't know. I could be wrong. So let me unwind it a little bit for you guys here, just so you can see all the nice stuff inside. As you can see here, SMPTE Universal Leader, head picture. Let me turn this over so it appears the right way. There we go. As you can see, it is labeled Mars M&M's flat. This is in flat format, 1851, and it is 30 seconds. This is pretty cool. If I can, there we go. If you guys can see it clearly enough. Color by Technicolor, please focus. So I guess that is what projectionists would use to focus their projectors right, sort of calibrate them right. Little 2 from the countdown. I'm not going to show you this whole thing since I don't want to unwind it too much, but there's what it looks like on the inside. Like I told you guys, that this one takes place in a movie theater, it looks like. Hopefully you can see it clearly enough. There we go, that's a little better. Focus please, there we go. So yeah, there's that for you. And later on in the commercial, the yellow M&M does come in. So if any of you are wondering, hey, where are the M&Ms in this one? That's where they are. So let me just set the camera down real quick just so I can reel this one back into tip-top shape. Yeah, sometimes these can be a bit time-consuming to reel back into place since they're, it's a lot of film, but it's what I gotta do sometimes, But yeah, again, this one is from Screen Vision, which, as most of you know, has their front and center pre-show. Alright, so there's that one for you guys. And these next few are NCM, or National Cinemedia ads. So I'm going to start with this one. This one is actually the first 35mm collectible scratch that. The Phoenix Big Cinemas one was the first one I collected, but this was like the first one I bought off of eBay, rather. And if I can get the focus right here, please. There we go, back into focus. This is an ad, a 60-second ad to be exact, for Cartoon Network. And this was for Regal's Cinemedia advertising program, which, again, is pretty much NCM, National Cinemedia. This is in scope format, and this is from 2004. How do I know? I looked it up after, seeing what the film was like inside, looked up Cartoon Network ad, and this is from 2004, and I will link it in the description for you guys so you can see what this one is like. Unfortunately, it's a 30-second version, but it's the closest I can find to being the exact sort of same thing to this one. But yeah, there you have it, Cartoon Network. Let me unwind it a little bit for you guys. As you can see, Cinema Concepts, Cartoon Network. Interesting how it says Cinema Concepts, because this is for Regal's Cinemedia advertising thing, not necessarily Cinema Concepts. Maybe they supplied the, did all the trailer printing process. I don't know. But let me show you guys just one last thing here. If you look closely here, there you are. There's the Cartoon Network logo, which is pretty awesome. Again, this is in scope. 60 seconds. And it was used for Regal's National Cinemedia advertising program. This one is not too bad to reel back together. Sorry for the blurred focus. That's kind of constantly happening, guys. I'm trying to do my best to bring it back in here, but there we go. Or not. Oh well. But yeah, this one is pretty cool. Used in 2004, and yeah, it's part of Regal Cinemedia advertising campaign. Okay, this next one is a 30-second ad, and this one is, once again, the label is a little bit not centered here, but oh well, gotta do with the best I have here. This one is, once again, for Regal's Cinemedia advertising campaign, and this is an ad for Juicy Fruit. This is titled Stuck. Once again, it's in scope, and this one is 30 seconds, like I said. So let me get the label in for you guys. That's the best I can do. Again, unfortunately, I do have to peel off these labels a little bit just so I can see the film inside, but, it's what I gotta do. Not the most fun thing in the world, but whatever. So let me get this in focus for you guys. There you are. I'm not sure what cinch means, but whatever. Here is the Photochem logo. Right here we have a Kodak digital LAD test image, which I assume they use for calibrating the projector. This one I'll actually unspool a little bit for you guys, just so you can see the Juicy Fruit. Focus. Good enough. You can see it says gotta have longer lasting Juicy Fruit. And yeah, pretty cool stuff right there. So let me just set this down so I can reel it back in. Oh, and by the way, I believe this one is from either 2005 or 2006. I can't find a copy of this one online as much as I've tried, but I'm going to assume it's from 2005 or 2006 because it looks like a newer film stock than the Cartoon Network one was printed on. Plus the label looks newer too, more updated with an actual logo. Alright, so there's that one for you guys. So this next one I have here is for, let me get it centered here. This is for not simply Regal, but just, the National Cinemedia campaign, as you can see right there. This is for the TNT show Into the West. This is in flat format, 1851, and this is approximately 60 seconds long. And prior to buying this, I didn't know what Into the West was, but I looked it up, and I suppose it's called Into the West, so you would probably assume that it's a Western show, but yeah, that it is, and it is a show that ran on TNT, I believe, around 2005, so Let me show you the TNT logo here real quick. Oh wait, I had that the wrong way. Yeah, so there's TNT. We know drama. Yeah, pretty cool right there. These 60-second ones are a little bit easier to wind back together than the 30-second ones. Partly because they're longer. They have more space around the edges to reel it back together. But yeah, this was another good find from the National Cinemedia campaign. And the last NCM ad I got here, I actually got this one today from eBay. So this is my most recent one I got. And let me just 1 second get it centered into place so it doesn't just have a heart attack all over my hand. Okay, this one is the most recent NCM ad I have, as you can see. NCM Media Networks. This is an ad for Intel. It's titled Penguins Dancing Machine. This actually features the Penguins of Madagascar from the Madagascar DreamWorks series in an ad for Intel. I can link it in the description for you guys. I have actually found a sort of what this ad actually is on YouTube. Although this is the shorter version. The one I found online is a 45-second version. If I do ever find the 30-second version, I'll let you guys know. But here's this for you guys. This is in scope format, 239.1. This actually ran in 2011, so this is my most recent NCM ad. Let me show you guys the guts inside. There we go. Come on, let's find a good frame there. Unfortunately, this lighting isn't. That's a little better. There we go. As you can see, we have the penguin in Madagascar on there. And the Intel logo. Again, this is in scope format, hence the black bars on the sides. So yeah, this was pretty cool, because it's my most recent NCM ad, and at that point, I believe NCM was just sort of like abandoning the film format and going to simply digital stuff, you know, with their pre-show advertisements and all that good stuff. But no, I mean, I guess in 2011 they kind of held out and gave film a second chance before it just hit the death knell, you know? But yeah, this was another really good find, and I'm happy to have it in my collection. Okay, so that does it for all the NCM ads. This next one is a Coca-Cola commercial combo. This has a 30-second and a 60-second commercial combined into one. And let me center it for you guys. There we go. There we have it. Coca-Cola pre-feature entertainment. This has the commercials Fountain Pour and Jinx. I did actually find both commercials online, so I can link them in the description for you guys to see what they would look like on here. This ran from May 23rd to June 26th of 2008. 90 seconds with a 30-second and 60-second commercial combined into one piece of film. This one came from Cinema Concepts, or was printed by Cinema Concepts, rather. And I can show you the Coke logo here, printed onto the film. You can see the Coke side of life. So yeah, there you have it with that one. Yeah, I could probably just do this, but yeah, I mean, once again, this does have 2 commercials put into one, and I did actually find 2 clean copies of them online, so you can see what they look like for your own viewing pleasure. So yeah, here's that one for you. Okay, and that does it for all of the real advertisements in my collection. These next few ones are more geared towards trailer territory. The first one not so much, but the 2 after that are trailers. So let me show you the one here first. This one came in from eBay last Monday, and this is from Walt Disney Studios, and this is an anti-smoking public service announcement. As you can see, there's the Walt Disney Studios logo on there. And it is a little bit worn out on the outside here, but don't worry, the inside is nice and clean. This was originally programmed to go with the film People Like Us, hence why it says With People Like Us. So the projectionist would know to program it with that movie. So the leader on this one's a little bit different. So let me show you what it looks like. Head loop sync. There we go. You can see it says English scope head. A little difficult to see, but there you are. Trailer picture start, although this is really just an ad. And E. Levy, meaning Eugene Levy. And yeah, this public service announcement does star Eugene Levy in this one. And this one I did find online, so I will post it in the description for you guys to look at your own viewing pleasure. Yeah, this one is in scope. There's Eugene Levy right there. But yeah, another really nice find here. Again, this was originally programmed to go with the movie People Like Us, which is, I believe, is a DreamWorks film. Again, if you guys have any questions about any of these pieces of film, let me know in the comments, and I will answer them as soon as I possibly can. What's done here? And there we go. That should do it for now. Camera here. So yeah, really nice find right here once again. Alright, now to get to the 2 trailers. This first one does not have the original studio logo on it. Well, on the label. But this is a scope trailer for Despicable Me, the original. This is actually the original theatrical teaser, the first trailer. The one with the kid on the pyramid and, yeah, all that good stuff. But yes, this is a scope trailer. Here you are. Despicable Me, as you can see. Tail. Technicolor logo. And that's what it looks like. As you can see, we have the last few frames of that trailer there. And this one actually does have DTS audio, as you can see by the DTS audio timecode on the side. But, yes, this was a really cool find. Partly because I enjoyed the original Despicable Me so much. And it was nice to have a trailer, or really find a trailer of a movie that I enjoy so much to have in my collection. But yeah, I mean, there's that one for you guys. Alright, and this is the last trailer I have so far in my collection. This one arrived from eBay on Friday, and this is trailer number 2 for Monsters vs. Aliens. I don't know why it says Monsters vs. Alien on there, but whatever. You know, minor typo error. But as you can see, there's the Paramount logo on that one. Green Band, of course, for an animated movie. I mean, of course it's going to be Green Band. But yes, Paramount Pictures. This one is in flat format. So let me unwind this one for you guys to see in all of its full glory. Yeah, I'm doing it the wrong way. But as you can see, we have the Color by Deluxe logo, which I think is pretty awesome. Some handwriting on here, Monsters vs. Aliens. We have some of the info on here. It says 4K on here, which is interesting. Maybe it's a 4K master? I don't know. Yeah, this is like the last few frames of the trailer. You can see March 2009. It actually has the Intrue 3D logo on there, despite no, actually, you know what? I do believe Technicolor 3D was a thing. For the unfamiliar, Technicolor 3D was a 35mm film 3D format in which, I mean, through some strange algorithm with film printing, Technicolor would print the film with a right eye and the left eye on one piece of film, mind you, and through the help of a Technicolor 3D lens, it would make the film seem, well, it would project it onto the lens would project the image onto the screen as if it's, in 3D. And, if you wear the 3D glasses, then it'll, appear perfectly in 3D just like any standard digital movie would. It's an interesting process, and I will put a link to it in the description below just to give you guys a little bit of information on it. But yeah, this is a neat find. Monsters vs. Aliens, Green Band, trailer number 2. Alright, and this final one I have is what I like to call the crown jewel of my collection thus far. This is quite the possession, I will say, and I am very proud to have it in my collection. This came in on eBay, from eBay on Saturday, and once it came, I couldn't believe my eyes, and I have to say, I can't believe it's in my possession. Like, it's awesome. So, let me pull it out. This big reel right here, this is reel 1 of a movie from 2002. Now, what movie, you may ask? The Wild Thornberrys movie. Yes, folks. This is legitimate. This is not BS. This is a legitimate domestic American reel from the Wild Thornberrys movie. This is reel 1. This is the very first reel of the movie. This has the beginning of the movie and all of that good stuff. So yes, this honestly, I am so happy that I didn't pass this one up on eBay. I got it for about $42. That includes shipping, by the way. And I am just so unbelievably fortunate. I mean, this is a one-of-a-kind thing right here. I mean, just take a look at all of this. Wild Thornberrys, reel 1. There's the Picture Start logo. We have the countdown on here. I mean, this is just wow. I mean, and I'm sure it was property of Paramount at some point, but it's mine now. Let me unwind it a little bit more just so I can show you guys the nitty-gritty good stuff. Because once you see what's on this thing, you're gonna, like, your mind will be blown. I mean, I'm sure your minds are already blown, but this is just, like, I'm just in awe. And I'm sure you guys are too, to be honest. I mean, like, this is legitimate. Like, I'm not, like, this is not counterfeit. This is not some bootleg sort of replica of it. Like, this is legitimate. Like, someone somewhere, oh wow, I didn't realize I had the camera upside down like that, but someone somewhere in the United States in a movie theater projected this onto a movie screen. Okay, let me show you. We had the Paramount 90th anniversary logo on there. We have the DTS time code on the side. There's the beginning of the iconic Nickelodeon movies dog bumper. I'm not gonna unwind this too much because it's already a mess of film now, but you guys get the idea. I mean, this is just awesome. And I could not be happier to have it in my possession. I mean, this is legitimate stuff. And I will answer any questions you have about this, so fire them away. So, as I painstakingly get this wound back up, yeah, I mean, again, I can't express how happy I am enough. I mean, this is just, whenever I saw the listing on eBay, I knew I had to get it. So I bit the bullet and just said, you know what, I'm getting this, because no film buff, no 35mm film buff could ever, like a 35mm film buff's collection is not complete without one of these, without like at least like a reel of a genuine movie. for what it's worth, here's some of the Paramount stars flying in. Yeah, and it looks like a pretty good condition print, too. No, but I won't keep you guys bored with me just reeling film back together for too long. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it's long, but it's... if anyone of you guys sticked around for this long, I really appreciate it. Thank you all for watching. And again, if you have any questions about any of the film I just showed you guys, please let me know, and I will get to your comments as necessary. So once again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all soon.